Alright, welcome back everyone. Here we are through step 34. Got a tray of tiny pieces with their staircases and our dinosaur fossils and our display tables that I've already managed to pop that one sort of out so we can get that effect. And our walls and our little central staircase. There's our scrolls I was put together last night. Got some pretty cool little details on the there was the dinosaur themed wallpaper that I think we're going to end up covering up most of it, but I still think that's cool. If you're new here, this is what I do. I buy these kits and build them step by step, mostly in real time. You get to see all my successes and all my failures and how I hopefully fix those inevitable failures as they come up. Upload daily and just try and have fun. We're not saving the world, we're just building silly little models and enjoying ourselves. If you see any kits or builds or sets or anything you want me to take a shot at, feel free to drop them in the comments. I'm always looking to add on to my list, and I've got the most intelligent audience on YouTube because y'all provide me with nothing but the best options. So, with that being said, I've gone in too close because I'm going to have to do some work on this bad boy. We are installing our touch sensor. I would normally unplug all these extra wires, but it's going to be in here in a fairly tight spot once it's all said and done, so I'm going to leave them all connected just so I don't have to go through the trauma of reconnecting them. But they included a little strip of double-sided foam tape for us to mount it with. Get you off of there, and it says go end to end on the PCB with it, so down to there. And this is the end with our touch sensor. So we want that to line up underneath our power symbol, or relatively close to it anyway. Oh, actually that goes all the way underneath our first step up there. That's going to give us actually looks a little extra clamp. I got a little off center there, but I think it'll still be acceptable. Clearance back here didn't manage to. I was saying it was a pretty good little wedge to get it in there with that foam tape. Now I'm worried about the touch sensor working. Because I say because it is under pressure, so let me find that. Get my battery bank out here and see what we can. Make sure it still is working. And oh, wait a second. It's got a power switch. It is off. Okay, not encouraging. Oh, wait a second. I got to turn my power bank on. So. Okay, now everything should be. Okay. This is the problem I've been having lately with these touch sensors. Okay, so let's undo that. I hope. Tape works good. Okay, I'm on the 1 amp, so let's go to the 2 amp side. Now let's turn on. Yep. Okay, I can't get this off. I got some. I was sort of wondering about that when I saw the instructions there. Seemed like it would dampen the vibrations. Okay. What was working earlier? In shouldn't matter from that. Let's try. I did test these lights out beforehand, and they were working. Oh. Okay. I know it may not be showing on here, but they got it backwards. Here. Let's see. I don't know if it'll. It'll make it show up any better or not. I'm not crazy. On, off. Wasn't me. Okay. That's the kind of mistake I would normally make, but it wasn't me this time. So, that could have been the problem all along, that I was believing the instructions. But, let's see. Now, well, put the foam off in here. I was worried about having pulled too many pieces. Or not enough pieces rather for tonight's videos, but I don't think that'll be a problem tonight. Let me get this band-aid off. It's not, I had a paper cut today, so it's probably healed up by now. Although I'm a little slightly prune fingered there. Get that. Okay, now test it out here. Let's pop it in place. There's a little residue there, but there we go. I turned it back on. So. Okay, so the switch will work on that. Back on. Let's see, I've got some of that. Yeah, I got some of that. Okay, this is pretty. I've got some really good two-sided tape, but I got some of this leftover stuff from previous projects, so let's see if I can get enough of that on there to hold it in place, and I will steer clear of the switch. Strips down through here. More. Okay. I'll see if I can get you lined up more. Okay. There. Now turn it back off. Alright, excellent. Turn it back on. So it'll stay off. Oh. Well, I'm glad I didn't jump the gun and start trying to do rewiring at that point. Okay, get you back out of the way. And now, what's next? Okay, like I said, we're not actually putting any of the lights in place yet. We might get to that later tonight, but after that little detour, I don't think we will. Yeah, that was all for step 35. Now, come back in a little bit tighter, and we go on to 36. Yep. Got our floor. And our aquarium back there. We'll get the front of that. Let's peel there, and then I'll start creating that 3D aquarium thing. Let's see here, we got our ancient idols, and a plant, and a couple of dinosaurs. Or I guess that's a dinosaur. For a second there I was thinking iguana, but its legs are too long. Okay, so this is it's in an aquarium, it's a dinosaur habitat. Okay, maybe put you in last then. This guy goes back here. Oh, he goes inside. It's not there, I guess. Oh. That guy goes inside our display as well. Ah, finally this. We got two, like I say, look like ancient Egyptian type idols. You are here. You. Not all the way down, are you? Alright. Now, bring this guy in. Staircase end here. Let's just go in. Okay. Here, 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 and here are on our staircase, and that guy be back there somewhere. These wires might be getting in the way now. So that's going to come almost all the way up to the front. Okay, didn't realize it was. Just lined right up. Yeah, I'm not sure that was originally a dinosaur habitat because it's got ocean fish in it. And those do not look like ocean dwelling dinosaurs to me. Get these guys all the way down. Get good contact on them. Yeah, there. Alright. We got our central staircase situated now. Alright, so then get to the US side for a moment. I'll get these guys ready. There's another display. Got our Dinosaur. This. I used to be a dinosaur aficionado, but I can't remember. Of course, that was back when there were brontosauruses and stuff too. Okay, I don't think that's... Oh, sideways. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay. Okay, that gets us. Okay. And then we build this containment room for it. The sides, top, no, it's the top, front, and actually one of these. Okay, so this must be the top because it's a little bit skinnier. Okay, I really want to go that way. Okay, this is another one of those things where it's saying glue, but I hate using glue on this acrylic because I get it everywhere. So I think that if I can get it, I think it'll hold itself together. If I can get it, I think there'll be pressure to hold it together. Top. Oops. No. Knocked him out of his. Okay. I did it again. I guess I'm going to put the top on after the fact. Okay. So this one goes prime spot here. May have to, let's see, get a little, maybe something to, flathead screwdriver probably. Push it down just a little bit. There it went. Now, top on. Alright. Good. Wiggle it, make sure it's all as far down as I can get it. Yeah, that's a nice look. I'm digging it. Alright. Okay, that gets us through step 38. I think there's like 70 steps, give or take, on this, so that's be, we're over halfway now. Okay. And we get to install our display or tables or whatever these are supposed to be. And it says one of the lamp goes back here. And you up front. And these guys up. Now, got our top floors here, but we're gonna install some lighting. So, those are gonna end up. Here and here, I think. Yeah. Okay, yeah, there's our, for our, yeah, you and that one. Yeah, and there. In there and there. Aquarium goes into those two. Yeah, this is just sort of floating here. Okay, But before we do that, we've got to install some lighting. This is light bar 3, which I'm assuming light bar 3 is the one, this one, with two, one on either end. Yeah. You feel light bar 3 is the one with two. Yep. Okay, so that's, yep. Okay. Back to where we were. Gauge. Okay, so light bars go over top of these slots here. I don't guess it matters which way goes where, because it looks like there's plenty of slack either way with that wire. Okay, we've got these notches in our walls here that our wires are supposed to be running through from our lights here. Let's pop you on first. They're both the same. Get y'all in there. Maybe. Okay, there we go. And over and yeah, looks like it should be. Okay, that one's on. That one's on. Alright. And the same thing on this side. Should be easier with just one wire. On that part. Now I'm not so sure about the aquarium teeth here. It's wobbling around a bit. Okay, so you're started now. You guys. That's not good. Okay. Okay, there they go. Maybe snap. You want to have that snap in like. Oh, okay. I need to try to pull this one. So got a little. So I can pull it any tighter. No, that's it. Okay. Now, in place. Let's go back. Give it a little look-see with the lights on. Turn it off again. Okay. Yeah, that's going to give us a nice little glow underneath our, yeah, and it lights up our fossils, and it actually hits our lamp here too. Okay, yeah, that looks pretty cool. Alright. I think it'd be, yeah, that's gonna be a good effect. Turn you back on. I know it's hokey, but I still find that amusing. Just in my head, that's amusing. Okay. Now what am I doing? Okay, that's that part. Ooh, get to install some steps now too. Alright. These guys coming back into play. I'll go here to, okay, they can go from there to there. So here in. Okay, there's just. Okay, so these just can be slid in. I don't. There it goes. And that sort of wedges in to the platform there. Alright, yeah. Actually looks pretty tight there. That's nice. Nice solid fit. Dig it. Yeah, likewise, same over here. Get you in without knocking everything else out. Alright. That's all the way seated in there too, actually. Yeah. Nice. I like it. Now. Okay, get to do handrails for our main staircase now. This. We got our notch there to there. This should be seated right there. Okay. That's once again nice solid fit. Got, right. There. Yeah, I think this is going to be one of those that ends up looking like a really complicated build and it's not so far. A couple little fiddly bits, but we're really doing not that bad, I think. Yeah. All right. I got another bucket of parts to do. Knock that out, and that'll give us a good. I got a few little pieces, and we'll get out the. I think, yep, the TRex goes in place now too. I suppose should say, yeah, Tyrannosaurus Rex. The printing shows on there. Focus on that instead of my hands. Labeled. All right. Okay, we got a clock. So we're gonna go together. Sort of not great printing on that front piece there. But it goes here at the foot of our steps. We go in. Let's see, do it a little bit. So that's actually going to be, I think, locking that thing into place there. Looks pretty snug there, yeah. Now let's just put a couple of drops of the old B7000 on the back here. Or maybe a drop, I think that's enough. What we got going on here? Just slide into place, swizzle around, and there we go. A little globe looking dealio here, but our column goes there, so I'll do it first. I'll have to work around it to get that globe looking dealio in place. There's where we're at so far on that, and that's lined up. Pretty tight quarters there, but I think, yeah. That's alright. Now, TRex sign goes actually Sign goes back here. Maybe. Maybe not. The sign goes back here. Yeah, they're both pretty. Okay, they're both snug, so. Okay, I'm trying to. Looks like. I think this is the front with all the little ridges on it. So this will be the sign spot. I guess I can see where his legs line up. T-Rex. Okay, so sign goes in the middle. I think. Not a good picture of it. Okay, yeah. So it's facing this way. Okay, so it's going to end up like that. T-Rex legs go in here and here. But not break them? Okay, yeah, that wasn't too bad. And I am going. Where'd that go? Okay, so well, its face gets in. I got clearance here for that way, so gotta be facing that way. Okay, maybe he's supposed to be on. Yeah, okay, I think I put him on backwards. Or her. So maybe like this. The sign seems to be in the wrong place there. Okay, so now the sign has to be. I wasn't expecting this to be the hard part. Okay. I'm going to take T-Rex off again. Without breaking him third time. So it gotta be. This has got to be in like that. That gets it square with the front, which is what you'd want. They show. Okay, his head just rubs against the stairwell. I guess he is that close. Doesn't look that close in the picture, but I think. But it's hard to tell. They don't have, like I say, they don't have this angle. Their angles are, and they're, like I say, not the most detailed picture. But I guess that's right. It sort of seems a little off. Okay. But I think, looking at what we got to do next. Okay. I think that's a good place to stop because we're going to start working on our back wall tomorrow, so we're going to build this and mount our lights, our battery pack. And I say the back wall goes up. It looks like it's, oh joy, we get to make more books. 59 of them, so I'll probably speed that one up. We'll do the not in real time part there. But yeah, that's looking good, I think. Good progress tonight. Sort of lost a little time with our switch issues, but I think, that's how you, sometimes you gotta troubleshoot the other way around. Let's kill the lights here and see how this glow goes with. Yeah, that is, of course these, I don't know where the rest of those are going to be mounted, but that are underneath there is well lit there, so that's going to be, this down here is going to be really cool. I say it hits our lamp there, sort of makes it look illuminated as well. I like that. And I say we got plenty of lights left to go. We got what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus 5 strips plus the orange one where it is supposed to go. So I think we're going to have a well-lit display when it's all said and done. But in the meantime, I'm going to call it right there. Thanks for watching, everybody. Like, subscribe, comment, complain, share. Do whatever you want to with all of that. Be good to one another. Stay safe. And click on a link. That's my channel up there if you want to subscribe. That's my other channel over there. I'm doing experiments once or a couple of times a month over there. This is what YouTube thinks you should be watching, and this is the playlist for this whole build. See you tomorrow.